rev up your engines. Today I'm going to show you how to deal with some of the plastic crap on your car. Now for years all these plastic clips that hold your car together would drive me nuts. Ours didn't used to be that way. As you can see here on my old Celica, things are held together with nuts and bolts, not stupid little plastic clips. Look at nuts and bolts, tried and true. They screw on, they screw off. They last virtually forever and they're really strong. But as far as the modern manufacturers are concerned, they have a big drawback. They cost too much money to make out of steel and then machine. Plastic stuff is so much cheaper to make. And they've been using plastic for a long time. Take the 17-year-old Lexus. Plastic clips are everywhere, holding different pieces together. Even the fender has plastic clips inside. When you take the door apart, there's plastic clips inside it. All inside here to snap it on so it doesn't rattle. Open the trunk. The trunk is full of plastic clips that hold everything if you have to take the bulbs out to change bulbs. The liner's full of plastic clips. And guess what happens when you take old plastic clips off? They generally break. No matter what tools you have to take them off, when they're old, the plastic gets brittle and it snaps. Now you can be as careful as you want with one of these tools. Odds are the stuff is going to break. And really, they used to infuriate me. I'm working on a customer's car. I got to take off the plastic parts, like on the undercarriage, if I'm changing the oil or replacing a starter. It's bad enough you got to take all that garbage off and then take the plastic shields off to work on the car. But then, when you're putting it back together, most of them are broken, and you're like, ugh, if they only would have used nuts and bolts. But now, thanks to the help of the Chinese, you can forget all that. No more going to the auto parts store, trying to find the right fasteners, and then finding that a box of 6 costs $8. You don't know if they're the right size. It's a gigantic pain. But when you check out the Chinese stuff, there's 730 pieces in this box, and it's like $14. Not only do you get tons of them, but they cost like 1/500th what it does at the auto parts store. I got my phone, I scanned one of the things they gave me, one of those little scanners, and in this case you get 100 pieces of the single one for $3.99. God knows how they can make them that cheap in China, ship them to the United States, and if you remember Amazon Prime like me, the shipping is free to your house. So for $3.99 you get 100 of these things. You'll never run out. No, in the olden days, my day, my grandfather's days, we had buckets of bolts. We'd collect them just in case we needed a particular size one, and we had them sitting around for years. A lot of times they get rusty. They'd stick together, you gotta clean them up, but you can always clean them with a little wire brush. So here, maybe the plastic is better. Plastic never rusts, and instead of having messy little coolant containers full of nuts and bolts and old paint cans, you get these nice plastic containers and you can store them somewhere, and they're all organized by size. Hey, my wife would get a laugh out of that one. She's always saying, you're so unorganized. Well, I just say my environment may be messy, but my mind is clean. And judging by the state of my garage with things all over the place, hey, she's probably half right. Now, it's still a good idea to have tools to try to take the plastic fasteners off without breaking them, and a lot of these kits, hey, they even come with these tools. But the next time you break one of these fasteners off, you don't have to start swearing at the people who designed them. You've got boxes full of the things you just won't even care. And isn't that the point of life? Kind of go with the flow. I mean, for years, I'm cursing and swearing at these idiots that design these things with all this plastic. Well, if you can get these plastic fasteners as cheap as this, hey, who cares if the stupid things break? Break them off when you're working on a car and snap in new ones. When they only cost less than a penny a piece, who cares? Now, of course, you still have to order the things beforehand. You're not going to find these in any local stores. At least I never have. But the big advantage is they come with little diagrams, not only showing you which are which, but gives the exact measurements. So once you know which one you need, you can just go into the little box, pull it out, and snap it in. They even tell you what model cars they're for. So, plan ahead. Buy a box for your car. Boy, you'll thank Scotty, and you'll stop swearing like I do when you're working on all that plastic junk on your car as it snaps off when you try taking it apart. And since this is Mechanic Monday, I'm giving away a bunch of these stupid little plastic snaps. To have a chance to win, just place a clean, non-offensive comment on the YouTube comments below, and the winner will be chosen randomly by computer to get plastic fasteners, so you never have to swear at the use of cheap plastic parts again. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.